Maybe it is the weather kicking in. It's just the fact that I am like inside every day because I also work from home, but I feel like I'm hitting a breaking point of just not wanting to do anything. My motivation and energy is gone. So instead of forcing everything to happen and forcing myself to do my normal daily routine, I'm trying to take it slower and just appreciate the simpler moments, the quieter moments, instead of constantly trying to do everything and anything at once. I think the winter is a good time to appreciate the little things, so I'm literally making my matcha in a wine glass to get myself through this workday. For a long time, even today, I still feel like my idea of self-care is sitting down and watching a movie or reading a book, but I forget that it also includes taking care of your body and mind through the simplest things, like getting my nails done because I haven't in months, making myself a cookie for breakfast. One of my favorite pastimes is watching movies, so that is still included in this, but it also includes doing my skincare extra slow and taking up more time just because. I'm trying to remind myself that not everything needs to be rushed. I have time to move a little bit slower and appreciate what I'm doing instead of just rushing through it to get to the next thing. I'm trying to get my life back into balance because I feel like recently I have been focusing a lot on career and creative and like learning, but a huge part I've been neglecting is my social life and seeing friends, getting outside of the house. It's really hard for me in the winter. I just like hate leaving the apartment. But for my own sake, I am trying to get out more, see my friends, keep up the connections I've made here. And I know I've talked a lot about how I'm doing the artist way, but I think that book really forces you to look at your life, see what's out of whack, see what's out of balance, and it kind of pushes you to do things that are outside of your comfort zone that you may never think to do. Obviously, like going to get a coffee with my friends does not fall into the realm of things I would never see myself doing, but it just gives me that extra push to be like, okay, I know it's winter, I don't really feel like going outside, but the way to be filled with creativity and inspiration is not to sit inside and stare at the wall. It's to go out and see the world, talk to people, get different points of view. We're fixing my life circle and we're getting it into balance because right now it is all over the place. When you get comfortable and start to enjoy your own company, it's so easy to fall into a pattern of wanting to stay alone and wanting to stay inside, spend time with yourself, work on yourself, grow. And I think it's so easy to forget how important social connection is, how important it is to keep up with your friends and your family. So just taking the step to schedule a coffee or a workout or even a walk with a friend can just kind of like kickstart you back into the importance and the beauty of spending time with others. So take this as your sign to call a friend that you haven't seen in a while and schedule a little date with them. Obviously, there is nothing wrong with liking your own company. I feel like it's very hard to get to that place for some people, but once you do, it's so easy to forget about the company of others. So this is just a reminder to make sure you're filling every single cup, not just one area of your life.
I just transferred it over. God, why is this please showing?
I've never really been someone to be able to sit down and sit still, but maybe it's just because my mind and my body are telling me I need a rest, and recently I have been loving spending more time at home, cooking, watching movies, just doing nothing. I still have a voice in the back of my head telling me that I should get up and be more productive, but I think for right now, the winter is a good time to be able to just rest and enjoy the laziness of it all. A New Year's resolution of mine was to cook actual recipes instead of just making everything that's in our fridge recipes. So I've been trying to enjoy cooking more often and just slowing down, since homemade meals obviously take more time. I've been going back to some of the Instagram and TikTok recipes I saved and then never looked at again, which has been fun to try new things even if I'm just staying at home. I know I talked about how I want to get back into my social life, but I think a huge part of wellness is being able to sit and enjoy a night in and having a good meal. I think just a huge part of this whole wellness routine for me is enjoying every single moment instead of always looking forward to what's next or looking back and trying to relive some memory that will never come again. And I think that's the message that I'm trying to portray in my videos, is that even the most mundane, unaesthetic moments can be beautiful and admired.
So I know this is a shock.